Love highlighting people who make a big difference in our community, especially those who are pouring into the next generation of kids. But we are not the only ones who do that.
That's right, we are not, because tomorrow a local nonprofit, the EastSide Community Action Center, is having their annual Champion Salute fundraising dinner. And at this dinner, they honor someone who's made a difference in the lives of our local youth. And this year's champion, his name is Harold Pope. So you may know him because he's worked with Big Brothers Big Sisters, the Lansing chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha, the NAACP, Turning Point, and mind you, that's only scratching the surface of community organizations that he's been a part of. Outside of being a father, a grandfather, husband, and working, of course, his regular job, he somehow manages to find time to give back, and of course in such a remarkable way. But I was curious to know what motivates him, and here's what he had to say. Let's check it out.
I was just a mischievous kid, raised with a single parent mom, and I just wanted to do what all the other boys were doing. And my mom was very strict. My mom was always in the community, and so she had an expectation for me and my sister to behave properly. And I stayed in trouble to the point where I said, look, I need to do better.
But he certainly straightened up to become an influential adult. Harold Pope has made Lansing his home since 2008 and has worked on giving back to others the same way others have poured into him.
My mom was a community servant and then became a community leader, and so that is where I get a lot of my desire to give back. There were a lot of people that helped my mom, and they helped my mom by helping me. I had mentors in my life that were friends of my mom's, educators.
Pope heavily gives back by uplifting the next generation of young children by giving them the tools they need to succeed. From Turning Point, Big Brothers Big Sisters, his fraternity, the list is endless in the amount of organizations he's had his hand in over time.
We don't do the work for the recognition. We do the work to get it done. And so doing community service has always been a part of me.
It's been a value his mother instilled in him.
And I talked to my mom, and she said, do what makes you happy. Don't think about, the things that are going wrong, but do things that make you happy, and you'll get through whatever you're going through. And that was the best advice my mom gave me, and that was over 10 years ago.
And after years of service, he's passing the baton down to those that he mentors. And
he's just someone that you would love to have in your life and in your corner.
Jonathan is just one of many people who's followed in the footsteps of Harold Pope.
That everything doesn't necessarily require a response. Sometimes your silence in of itself is a response.
And after all Pope has done for the community, Lansing is now rewarding him. The EastSide Community Action Center is recognizing Harold Pope as their Champion of the Year.
I got a call that Pastor Stan wanted to meet with me, and they went through the process. And in the end of that selection process, they identified me as their champion. And I was truly, truly surprised and very grateful and humbled. It was something that I didn't expect.
Pope may have been surprised, but to others, there was no question.
I'm not surprised in the slightest.
Again, because of his involvement working with the youth, like at Big Brothers Big Sisters, again, being over the NAACP, also being involved with Turning Point, and because our focus was really trying to highlight individuals who are working with our youth this year, he rose to the top.
Brother Pope is not someone who's loud or braggadocious. He's someone who lets the work speak for him, and it absolutely does. When it comes to taking care of the business, again, moving with intentionality, he is that guy. He is that person, no question.
Well, this story just briefly, like I said, touches on the work that Harold Pope and the EastSide Community Action Center has done in the community, but you can attend tomorrow's fundraising dinner to learn more about him, as well as learn about the work that's being done at the center as well. It will be held at the Michigan Athletic Club tomorrow at 5 p.m. and we'll link more information on our Facebook on how you can attend.
Wow, what an incredible person. We're so lucky to have him.
We really are.